Sir, do you think vegan is stronger than a non-vegetarian?
Physically stronger.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on the individual.
Okay, sir. Like a person is following a perfect diet. Do you think he is good than a non-vegetarian?
I have to be specific here. He's following a perfect diet. What does that mean?
Vegan diet.
Okay. Do you think he is better than other people?
Yeah.
In what way?
Other people who are eating non-veg.
I will definitely say he is more moral as a human being, and I will say what the non-vegan is doing is immoral, 100%. By better, I'm not saying that this person is superior, he deserves more rights or anything. But what this person is doing is the right thing for justice. What that person is doing is injustice. That I'll openly state, yes.
Sir, I'm not talking about justice or injustice. I'm just talking about the physical strength. Because the physical strength.
Okay. So someone is doing, again, that's what do you mean by a perfect vegan diet for athletics you're talking about? And there's a non-vegan who's doing perfect athletics. Okay. Who will be better?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm not an expert to talk about this, first of all. But from what we can see, I guess that the vegan has to make certain adjustments to what he is consuming as food in order to match the level of whatever nutrition the non-vegan is getting, because as a non-vegan, especially in this current society, they do have certain advantages. The meat, dairy and eggs are more easily available, they are cheaper, and not to mention the protein there is more bioavailable. But a vegan can compete on equal footing if the vegan is also willing to take those kind of protein supplements, because he has to match the same nutrition, right? It is possible to match, yes, but the vegan has to rely if he wants to compete on that level, like say in Olympics, we have vegans who are in Olympics, by the way. Such people, yeah, they probably take protein supplements
but
as well.
I think a rare people. I think a rare persons are there in Olympics who are vegan.
The number of vegans on earth itself is very low. So we are rare in general itself. How many vegans have met before? First person? So we are all rare only.
Okay, sir. Just before my friend asked that plants are not, I mean, life, they are also life. Same like animals are also life. Yeah, just you told that they can't express their, plants can't express their pain. I just want to compare with a human being who is not having eyes, ears, and I mean, who is deaf, blind, and dumb. Can we kill him?
No.
Then how we are killing the plants? Because the same, he can't express the pain.
No, a plant is not deaf, blind, or dumb. To be deaf, you need to have eardrums that don't function.
Just a comparison, I'm saying.
No, but the comparison is not a valid one, right?
It can't express its pain.
No, but wait, the word, we have to be specific here. The word you said was you're comparing a plant to a deaf, dumb, and blind human being, correct? So by definition of deaf, dumb, and blind, to be deaf, you need to have eardrums that don't function. To be blind, you have to have eyes that don't function. To be what is called like deaf, dumb, and blind, or whatever it is, you need to have organs that don't function properly, right? In order to be called those. How can we compare such an organism to another organism that doesn't even have eyes or vocal cords or eardrums to begin with? The comparison biologically in the beginning itself is wrong, because this one has organs that don't function. For example, take for example a human being who is not cognitively too good. They have some kind of handicap, mentally. Will we compare that human to a potato? Because the potato doesn't even have a brain. This human has a brain. Something has gone wrong here. Potato doesn't even have a brain.
Yeah, but both are not valuable. I mean, potato is somewhat valuable compared to the human.
To whom?
Potato is valuable to eat, but the person is not even valuable for anything.
Right. So the value, so that means then we have to take the question like, so the value of someone in society is based on how useful they are to you or to whom? Useful to whom, by the way? That, I mean, that child's mother might say.
Useful for anything, something. Yeah. Now you are coming to emotions. Yeah. You are talking about emotions, like you are saying that child and person.
Yes. Child's mother might say that this child's existence alone is enough for me. Okay.
Yeah.
So then, so based on what do we draw the line? I'm asking you. Yeah.
What I was asking is, like a person, now you said, he is a physically handicapped, he's not able to do anything. He's not a valuable person. See, like potato it's somewhat valuable that we can eat it. We're having something, some value for that. Then we are killing, we are eating that potato and we are keeping the human being alive. Why? Can't we kill him?
I would say no. Do you feel that we should have society where we kill and eat people?
Because many vegans I have.
But speaking hypothetically, I understand that you can speak. Yeah.
Okay. Wait. What is the question?
Many vegans you're saying. Many vegans you've seen.
Yeah. Many. I have talked to many vegans because they are always saying that we should eat only plants. Why plant is also a life, right? It's also a life.
Right. So are you.
I mean, plant is also a life, humans is also life, animals are also a life, right?
Right.
But eating animals is different from eating plants.
Yes.
Why? How it is different?
Because one group, okay,
Just here. Okay.
the difference,
Small.
I'll tell
I'll finish
you,
it.
the same difference between cutting off your nails and cutting off your fingers, the same difference between cutting your hair and cutting off your head is the difference between killing a plant and killing an animal. One group can feel pain and suffering, whereas another cannot. That's a clear distinction, right?
Yes. That's what, sir. Here, just we are speaking about the emotions.
Not emotion,
See, like
pain.
pain.
Pain. Yeah.
It's also an emotion, right?
You could say that, fine.
Pain is also because here, rather than the pain, is there anything?
For what I'm speaking, no, two things: pain and consciousness.
Pain and consciousness. Yeah. Rather than this pain and consciousness, we can eat anything.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And
But again, I want to make a distinction. We cannot compare that to a human being who's brain dead, because I told you to be brain dead, you have to have a brain that's not functioning. A human who is brain dead, something has gone wrong there. That is not the same as an organism that is born without a brain, without eyes, without nose, or any senses. That is different. There's a big distinction
then
here.
you say that plants are not having senses.
Yes.
Plants do not have senses.
I mean, they don't have eyes. The ones that we have, no, they don't have senses
I mean,
to
they
feel.
don't have organisms or they don't have senses.
You mean organs? You mean, yeah.
Organs.
Yeah, of course they have organs. Yes, of course they have organs. But I am saying that they cannot feel pain or suffering. That's my main point. This plant does not have a mind of its own.
Yeah.
It is not aware of like how you and me can see and know what's happening. Like if someone is pulling a gun, you will react. You know that fear and everything. That's not there in the plant. It's a very different organism. Animals, however, biologically, very, very similar to you. If you see a dog and you take a stone, what does the dog do?
So
Same thing.
So they're not reacting. So that's why we're killing them.
It's not because they're not reacting. It's that they can't react. There is no.
They can't react. So that's why we're
Absolutely, yes. Because I have to kill to eat, right? See, can I just breathe air and be alive? No.
Yeah. Okay.
No, that's the question. I can't, right? So
Yeah.
I have to kill.
Right.
I can either go from cannibalism all the way down to eating plants. So cannibalism, eating animals and eating all this stuff, that stuff causes pain and suffering and violence. Clearly here there is no suffering at all. So obviously I'm picking this option. As a human being I can. No, why should I do this?
Okay. And compared to like milk we are taking from the cow, this is more taken by many vegans compared to the wool that is taken from the sheep. That is not. I mean, they are not saying that one. They are saying more about this one only. Why?
No. Like I mentioned, you were there in the beginning also.
No, I'm not there. Okay.
So I did say, yes, milk, meat, milk, eggs, honey, leather, wool, silk. We don't go to zoo or circus. We don't support buying pets from breeders.
Okay.
We don't support sacrificing animals in terms of religion, culture, nothing. Zoo, circus, everything is equally wrong. We condemn all aspects.
Okay. And the last one I just want to ask. See, like animals are eating grass from the land, and they like carnivores, not herbivores. They are herbivores, and the carnivores are more stronger than herbivores, right?
I mean, an elephant can crush a lion, if you ask me. An elephant can crush a lion.
The animals that are eating from the land, they are strong. Okay, fine. But
it depends on the species. Goat is not strong, but horse is strong. It depends on the individual species, right? How do we tell? And my question to you is, as a human being living in this modern day and age, in this society, why does that matter? At the end of the day,
because many vegans I have seen, I mean, they are always saying about the ethics.
Yes.
Yeah, because only vegans mean ethics. We should follow the ethics.
That's the only point we have. We don't have any other point. Ethics is our only point.
Okay, then.
Because I'm thinking as human beings in society in this modern day and age.
I mean, ethics means just about the pain and consciousness.
That is the distinction. No, that is the distinction we make. We have to, if you're saying, Arvind, why do you not eat plants but you don't eat animals? I have to give you a distinction, right?
Okay.
The distinction is, yes, pain and suffering. That is the distinction I'm giving you. But we are talking about all forms of animal exploitation and saying that they're all wrong.
Maybe it can be funny, but a small last question. See, like every day, nearly 200 million chickens we are eating. Yeah. What if we don't eat? See, like 200 million chickens per day, they are growing. What if you leave them for 5 years or 10 years? How they will survive?
They won't survive. They won't even exist. Like I told you, God did not bring in 2 million chickens every day. Neither does natural evolution bring in 2 million chickens every day. They come because we humans breed them into existence. We breed them for meat demand. If meat demand stops, means we won't breed them anymore.
But don't you think vegans are the interruptions of the life cycle?
No, you guys aren't non-vegans the one killing life?
I mean, just a question. I was asking.
What does it mean?
Don't you think that vegans are interrupting the life cycle? Because see, carnivores, herbivores, it's a life cycle. Don't you think that
anything man does in society is interrupting the life cycle, because like you said, there could be someone who is physically challenged, right?
Yeah.
According to Darwinian law, nature's law, if that person is having some money or something I want, I can push them down, beat them and grab and go away. Survival of the fittest, right?
Because I'm just...
Wait, isn't that also stopping natural evolution? Because according to nature, only the strongest genes survives. Weakest ones die.
Dies,
right?
yeah.
So, do you want that same rule to be applied in other parts of society also? That means you can justify anything. If a man beats up a child, if a man rapes a woman, that's also Darwinian evolution. She was weak. She couldn't run away.
Okay.
So, if you are saying that even those acts, if you're saying that vegans are messing with life cycle, anything modern humans do in terms of values and ethics and morals is messing with life cycle. And we should mess with the life cycle, because the life cycle in this universe is messed up. Nature is not fun, it's cruel, it's violent, it's brutal.
Okay.
We should mess with it. We humans have formed society, and we should create a peaceful society for everyone. So we should mess with the life cycle. Life cycle is evil.
I'm just not talking about the chickens. I'm just talking about the human beings also. See, like the population is more. After 200 years, the population will be too much more.
Yes.
Yeah. And then we'll get a scarcity of resources. The same for chicken also, if we don't eat, we'll also get a scarcity of resources, right?
From what?
From what they eat, chicken. They'll eat rice, right?
Yes.
They
so
should
if they
eat
are
something,
not there, means
because they are also animals. They should survive. They should eat something. So we are human beings. We are also eating something.
Okay, you don't understand the point then. Chickens would, if the world becomes vegans, chickens, cows, pigs, and all other domestic animals will be at the verge of extinction. Why would you have, right now we told 200 million chickens, it will instead be 2 chickens. So why would you have to worry about feeding 2? You can't feed 2 chickens. Why? Because only if we breed, we are breeding them, bro. Like you saw, artificial insemination.
Do you think only due to breeding they are increasing?
Only due to breeding they exist in this modern day. We have this system of farming. It's called animal farming, right? We have to breed them. Okay, my friend, I think we have to close it up right now. And I have to go next class. But thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a good
Thanks
day.
so much.
Thank you all, by the way. If you guys want to talk more, we can. If you're interested, we can go to that classroom. But we'll have to move right now. Thank you so much.